You are welcome back to today's broadcast. Today is 17 February 2026. According to the headline, says Obasanjo give final warning concerning Nnamdi Kanu and what is about to hit Nigeria as a country. So in this video, these are our Biafran activists. They have come out to expose a lot of things concerning what Obasanjo tells the Nigerian government concerning what is about to hit Nigeria very soon, and the main reason why they are chasing, or the main reason why they sentence President Nnamdi Kanu, that prisoning Nnamdi Kanu is not the main issue. The main issue on ground, that this is those things that the Islam has been doing in Nigeria, and the issue of trying to turn everybody into Islam. So in fact, in this video, he said a lot of things concerning what is about to hit Nigeria, and then Nnamdi Kanu is not even the main problem that the government need to fight. That the main problem they need to fight for is there looking, and very soon it's going to hit Nigeria in a very hard way. So don't skip any part of it. Try to watch to the end, because the issue concerning this issue of Christian genocide, Islamism, Islamic law, rest of them, and the issue of Israel and the US coming into Nigeria to fight against these jihadists, against the genocide that is going on in Nigeria every day, and the issue of the Islam in the north. They are not happy with it. In fact, a lot is going on in Nigeria. A lot is going on in Nigeria, and the governments that are in power, they know all those things, and they know everything that is going on. And this issue of they do every means to make sure that they sentence Nnamdi Kanu, and they know that Mazi is not the problem of Nigeria, but because of the hatred, because of their wickedness, and because of their evil thinking, that is why Omotosho sentenced Nnamdi Kanu, because of his exposing a lot of secrets concerning these jihadists, concerning these bandits, concerning the evil things they are doing in the life of people, and is exposing them a lot. That is why Malami and co, and his father Buhari, when he was in power, do every means to bring him back to Nigeria. And then, not that even they bring him back in a very right way, but in a very wrong way, they kidnap him into Nigeria. Well, I will allow you to watch the video to the end for you to understand things happening in the country. As about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share the video to go and let others see things happening.
Few days ago, Nnamdi Kanu was trending on Nigerian social media, and he was trending because some people went into debate arguing the major reason why he was sentenced to life imprisonment. You know, and going through that news, I saw a lot of people saying a lot of things. Some people are saying that they sentenced him to life imprisonment because he is from the southeast. Some people are saying it is because he has armed men, the ESN. Some people are saying it is because he is exposing Nigerian government on Radio Biafra. Some people are saying it is because he imported a radio transmitter into Nigeria without licenses. You know, a lot of people were saying a lot of things. What they think is the major reason why he was sentenced to life imprisonment. And when I saw that news, I smiled, because I know that on this channel, I have told us the major reason why he was sentenced to life imprisonment. But you know, as God may have it, as I was scrolling through my channel too, I came about a post they said that came from Obasanjo. And in that post, Obasanjo was speaking about Nnamdi Kanu. Oh yes. Now, let's go through that news. It's just a very short news. I will go through that news. Then I'll tell you something that will shock you. Please, I beg you to stay with me. And if this is your first time coming across my video on my channel, please do well to subscribe. Now, let's see this news. It says, let's read it together. It says, a post going viral on Facebook attributes a controversial quote to former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo. All right, the quote is this. Part of the quote reads, "They are not coming for Nnamdi Kanu, they are coming for you." Nnamdi Kanu just happened to be standing on their way to jihad and Islamization of Nigeria. Please have this at the back of your mind. Let me take it again. They are coming for you. Nnamdi Kanu just happened to be standing in their way to jihad and the Islamization of Nigeria. All right, he went on to say, according to the post dated 14 October 2025, Obasanjo also emphasized that Nnamdi Kanu's resistance has been a major stumbling block to forces seeking to dominate and suppress other ethnic and religious groups across the nation. It is because of Nnamdi Kanu. All right, he went on to say, Islam is one of the largest religions in Nigeria, with most of its believers or Muslims living in the country's northern region. Okay, finally, it says, let me zoom it so you can see it. Finally, it says, Obasanjo served as Nigeria's military ruler from 1976 to 1979 and as a country's democratically elected president from 1999 to 2007. All right. Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, a separatist group agitating for the restoration of the Republic of Biafra in southeastern Nigeria. The region's secession in 1967 led to a 30-month civil war. When the war ended, the region was reintegrated into Nigeria. All right. Finally, it says, Kanu has been in the Department of State Service custody in Nigerian capital of Abuja since June 2021 after he was arrested in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria to face trial. He was first arrested in 2015 on charges bordering on terrorism and treasonable felony, among others. So we have seen it. The major news here is that they are not coming for Nnamdi Kanu, they are coming for me and you. And what is their mission? It is to Islamize Nigeria. Now, let me show you a proof that this is true. I want to play you a very short clip video now. After listening to it, then I will tell you something that will surprise you. Please listen to this video.
And Nnamdi Kanu now, if he inclines to stop the agitation, the violent agitations and killing of people, and he says he's going to pursue whatever dream he has peacefully, I will be in the forefront trying to see that this man is released, because I should be given an amnesty for despite the offenses and atrocities he has committed.
Did you hear what he said? Now, the major thing he said in this video is this. Please stay with me. He said, if Nnamdi Kanu is inclined to peace, stop the agitation. Please, stop the agitation and stop the killings of people. I will push for his release. You can imagine Sheikh Gumi, the mouth of the terrorist. You can imagine Sheikh Gumi giving Nnamdi Kanu condition for his release. That if he stop the agitation. And why must he stop this agitation? Because they believe that it is in this agitation that he is exposing them, and he is also, including forces that will stop them. It is through this agitation that Nnamdi Kanu is exposing them. Of course, we've had so many things that Nnamdi Kanu said that is coming to pass in Nigeria today. And not only that, Nnamdi Kanu went into action by forming ESN to protect the Southeast. So they are very worried about that young man. They are worried, seriously worried about him, that he is stopping them from, achieving their goal in Nigeria, which is what? To Islamize Nigeria. Why must Kanu stop agitation for you to push for his release? Because you know that it is through this agitation that he is stopping you. Now, please, I want you to stay with me. We are going to expose a lot of things in this video. Now, I will play a very short video for you. In this video, it is a claim to substantiate this, to tell you that this agitation is their nightmare. So please, listen to this 45 seconds video. Then I will still tell you something that will shock you. Listen to him.
It's not about ransom. They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban, they think about the Mujahideens, and they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia and there is whatever thing they have in their head they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on the air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Asu Rock. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has degenerated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, the Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset. And we must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation. And they are in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them. The DIA knows them. You can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw has insiders collaboration.
Did you hear that? Maybe if that did not convince you, I'm going to play a video now that was made by Olusegun Obasanjo, where he talked about Nnamdi Kanu and talked about Nigeria too. He said that he has used Igbos to fight Igbos, and that is exactly what we are seeing today. Please, I beg you, this is one of the most interesting videos you will watch on the internet space. Listen to Obasanjo now, and then do well to drop your comment in the comment section what to think, because I tell you that a lot of things is going on in Nigeria. Please listen to him.
The last 2 years at the end of the Nigerian civil war, there's another one of you commanding your men at an airport, at a runway, and then finally signing the documents to release Biafran soldiers who were prisoners of war. What are the memories that stay with you? What do you remember 50 years on, Chief?
What I remember is the pain of the war on both sides, the loss on both sides, and the fact that came to us all vividly that the futility of the war. What we achieved at the end of the war could have been achieved without one bullet being fired. But during the war, we destroyed all the infrastructure that mattered to us. The refinery we had was destroyed. The bridge that connected the east with the west was destroyed. We lost thousands of people on both sides. I believe what got me vividly is the anguish which we could have saved ourselves from by not fighting the war.
Igwe, let me share this with you. This is from Ahmed Kasim. He says, very, very sad. Brother killing fellow brother. As for me, I lost loved ones from both sides as a child then. You were pretty young at the time of the Biafra War. The searing memory for you is what? What would you want to share with the world?
I first joined the Nigerian Army in 1960 in the military school at Zaria, and we were taught to become one Nigeria. I came back from the United Kingdom in 1965 and was teaching in Lagos and the military cantonment in Apapa. But the greatest shock of my life for that war was the fact that a coup d'etat happened in January 1966, which was carried out by a large number of Nigerian army officers from all parts of Nigeria, north, east, west, and south. And their intention was not tribalistic in any shape or form. In fact, their main motive at the time was to change the political structure of Nigeria and release Obafemi Awolowo. But at the end of the day, history has it on book that it was an evil coup, which totally put a wrong slant on the whole issue. And we had to be killed. We were killed. Lives were threatened. I had to escape with my life from Lagos to Biafra, which was not Biafra at the time. And for me, the pains are such that war should never have happened, as the chief just said now, because Rhodesia declared unilateral independence in 1965, and Britain never lifted a finger. Not a British soldier went over to fight Ian Smith. And this was a total rebellion against the Queen.
Sure.
Yet, Biafra, after 1 month of declaration of independence, a war was unleashed on us, which was in a way pogrom, because we had no defense, we had nothing.
Sure.
And our people had been massacred from the north in January. Sorry.
Igwe, you bring up an important point. It's an important point that a lot of Nigerians in our online community are talking about, which is history. Who is telling the history? How's the history being told of the Nigerian civil war? Yusuf here says, unfortunately, because the war was described as no winner, no vanquished, little history was taught on it. Chief Obasanjo, why do you think the history is kind of very, very light, still contested, about what happened 50 years ago in Nigeria?
Well, history is, first of all, you tell it from your point of view. What Igwe has said now, for instance, in the history of the Nigerian Civil War, from his own point of view, somebody else will look at that unfortunate civil war beginning from the coup of January 1960. Before that coup, he said he was in the army, I was in the army. We knew no difference between one tribe or the other.
But Chief, this is the point. But Chief, if I may, young people are saying, we are not reading about this in Nigeria. We are not seeing this history. Why is this history not being told? Why do they feel they're not being told the history? Why do you think?
Well, now, I believe that we haven't got the history written from the perspective of an objective historian. I wrote a book on the Civil War. I wrote it from my own point of view. I call it my command. It was my command of the war from my point of view. Now, other people have written 5 majors or 4 majors. They wrote it from their own point of view. And the story that, or what the Igwe has said. Now, another person will say, look, that the coup was, whatever may be the objective or the intention, the operation of it or the execution of it was one-sided. Now, let me give you figures. From the north, at least 4 very senior military officers were killed. Mai Malare, Abu Gulajima, Kru Mohammed,
Chief,
and James Palm.
Chief, Chief, the point that you're making, and I understand it very acutely, and I apologize for pushing you just a little bit for time, is that depending on what side you fought, you have a different story to tell. We appreciate you telling your story on our program today. And also, Igwe, we appreciate you being on this program as well. Thank you so much.
When I was fighting for the war of unity in this country, I used Igbos, Hausa, Yoruba. Even though we were fighting against Igbos, not that you should go, but that you should come. And I used Igbos to fight Igbos to come. So if anybody says to me that then somebody should leave any place, now the one way say somebody should leave, now he go leave. Me, I married from Owerri.
Okay.
So, so what are you going to say? The pikin wey Owerri woman born for me, so it no be my own again. So where will you ask him to go? Huh? When I was campaigning, he was there. Small time now they say I no like it, but me?
We gave him all our votes.
I say I no like it, so I said, how do I deal with this? And the thing was gaining ground. So I said, okay, we go to Owerri. After the campaign, I said I want to meet leaders of thought, Christian clergy, traditional rulers, dignitaries, private sector. I took my son, and my son speaks Igbo with Owerri dialect. So, but he normally doesn't. And when I say, B, why are you not speaking? So that when they are abusing you, I will hear. So I took him along. After the campaign, we went into a room like this. And I said, look, this rumor, how did it start? And look, I fought the war as humanely as possible. My best friend in the army are Igbos. Chukwuma Nzogu, Mikey Venso. What is all this? The first family that took care of me when I returned in 1959 was Hilary Njoku in your own place. What is all this? Not only do I like Igbo, I love Igbo. Let me wait now. I say, let me show you the evidence. B, yeah. And being broken through Igbo. So he spoke. I mean, I know get here for the language. So he spoke. One of the traditional rulers came to me. He said, oh, Mr. President, please forgive me. Betty, you are a rascal. I said, if you say so. Now, but on a serious note, that's what we called you for. I want to learn from you. There may be things that you want us to do that we are not doing, or you want us to delay or hasten. We can give you all the things. Now we have halls, we have parking space, we have locked off, we have
Clinic.
we have clinic, we have
Warehouse.
where women we put their children, crèche you call it. We have warehouse, we have garage, we have it all. We have hotels, both high level and low level. Well, I won't call it low level, I would say coastal. So, if there's anything you want to say to me, oh yeah. You see, out there, my experience is that there's goodwill out there. That's number one. Number two, the money to develop Africa is out there. It's there, it's there. The problem is how to get it in. And when we get it in, the problem is how to make it stay in. We will examine, I'm not making promise, but we will examine a number of possibilities, if I can put it that way. What the international community and people out there want is to see that we are sincere, that we can perform, that when we say we are doing this, we are doing it. If Nigeria with number 5 or number 6 all exporting country in the world, I could go out and look for debt relief and I could get it, I believe that you can get it. Let Nigeria try that today to get debt relief. The world out there, they are not fools. They will just laugh at all. The one we give you for within you. But this is something, and I believe if we pursue it the right way, they can get it. They will want to see our bona fide integrity, honesty. So I take note of that. Thank you very much for that. What I want to say to you is that we want to build a World Central Market. It is something that has been contemplated since the creation of Imo State. And for one reason or the other, it has not been implemented. So this young man then decided to spearhead it. And he was looking for an accomplice. So he came to me. And I've known him in politics. He's a man that if I have had my way when I was leaving government, and I could say, look, yes, a southerner has been there for 8 years. Here is somebody again, a southerner could be there. I didn't believe that. I thought that, I believe that after 8 years of a southerner, he should go to the north and come again. But if I had had that, he is one man that was killed. Now, he has decided that we should join hands and build Owerri Central Market and make it the best of its kind in the country for now. Maybe another 30 years, another one will come that will beat it. But the one we want to beat now, no one will beat it. That's number one. Number two, we needed the understanding and the support of the government. And the present governor of Imo State is fully with us. The land that has been encroached upon, he has given us the backing. And we are already fencing the entire land. That's number two. Part of number two, we are also building a very good gate so that anybody who sees the gate, he will know that, oh, this is the symbol of Owerri Central Market. If you want to put international there, all right. But all I know is that Owerri Central Market, people will come from all over Nigeria and outside Nigeria to buy and sell there. That's my number two, Abi.
Number two.
Okay. My number 3 is that I've taken it upon myself to be a seller. Or a marketer, or a salesman, or if you like, a trader. I want to sell it to the banks, those who will finance it initially. And I want to sell it to you, those of you. That's my job. My job is seller in between. I will sell to the bank that will bring money for us to start building. And then I will sell it to you, who will make use of it and become, those of you who are rich will be richer. Those of you who are not rich yet will be rich. That's my job. Any other job you want to do?
Your present is the biggest job.
Yes. Yes.
So we are already working on the fence and the gate. We have decided, I think last night, that on the 20th and 21st of September, yes, I think it will be mainly 21st, really. We will go, and those of you who can come, one thing we will do, we will commission the fence and the gate, and we will start building the stores and the road and the infrastructure. What we want to do is give ourselves maximum 2 years when you will be able to. So this is what he has called you for. Once again, I'm sorry that I keep you.
Oh yes. This is a very long interview and a very long speech. Everybody have seen what is going on and how things is going in Nigeria. Mostly, the most part of it is the issue of Islamization of Nigeria and the issue of fighting Nnamdi Kanu by all means to make sure that they silence him by all means, and they have already concluded their agenda of silencing him. Just that it is the liberation of what he exposed during his broadcast is what is playing on today, and everybody is seeing it as a prophecy. So everybody in the country is seeing how everything is turning left, right. So nobody is safe in the country. The other man, they interview him concerning the agenda of Islamization of Nigeria. It is not issue of lie. This is exposure. This is the truth of what is happening in Nigeria. So nobody can come out and tell you that what we are saying or what we are doing here is full of lies. So everybody is seeing the whole truth, how everything is going. Well, I would like you to comment down below. What do you think about the whole thing happening in Nigeria? Like, subscribe, and share it to go around. Let others see what is happening in the country. We say thank you for watching.